Dia which, dia Dave, a Georgia, agus a Chara. Am I speaking to a single person or many people? Good question. So welcome. I'm going to talk today about the diaspora, the Irish diaspora, and the role that you, formerly me, but now I live in Ireland, so um, can play to help Ireland. So Ireland needs help. To make a long story short, for anyone who's not aware of the situation, and maybe just to help those who are aware, kind of see it from zoomed out. What's going on is Ireland is basically um, being oppressed and is suffering very greatly at the hands of corporate power. And Ireland is being asked to throw open its arms and help support the world. But really, Ireland is the one who needs support right now. And Ireland's in no position to be supporting, millions of people. But basically, corporate power gone wild. Ireland is home to a huge number of multinational corporations because they get basically it's a tax haven. They pay very low taxes. And so these companies are based in Ireland. So there's a disproportionate influence. In general, corporations have great power in the West, but in Ireland, it's especially intimate, the connection with government. And so a few people, a few viewers or listeners have mentioned to me the idea of the diaspora, getting the Irish diaspora involved in the fight for Irish liberty, sovereignty, and culture, tradition, which is this battle we're in. We have many better things we could be doing, but um, someone else started the fight. But hey, we're in the fight, right? So there's some things that you can't let slide. You need to stand up for them. And so they and I thought about it, and they make a real good point. This is an excellent point. The diaspora can play an incredibly powerful role. I thought about it, and I want to share 4 reasons I think this is so. And I will also be sharing with you in time some ideas about what we can do to rally the diaspora. So stay tuned for that. Um, and however, I will just say, first of all, I'm Jamie McGlue, like sticky McGlue, let's stick together. And I'm running for election to Dublin Bay North under the banner of Gaelic Awakening. Go to gaelicawakening.ie to see all about my political party. We are welcoming new members. It's free to join. We stand for free speech, fair borders, and full sovereignty. And there's a list of, on the homepage of the website, you can see other policies. I think you'll agree. And yes. Um, However, these are the core ones. So to make a long story short, why is this a good idea for the Irish diaspora to become involved? So let's hop to it. So I will share actually this page so you can see why diaspora Irish can powerfully aid Ireland. So Irish immigrants, for the most part, left Ireland for economic opportunities, and most still dearly love Ireland. There's some people like my parents were a bit alienated from Ireland, and didn't make a big deal of the Irish connection when I was growing up in Australia. Both of them are Dubliners. But over time, they came to be more and more proud of Ireland. But so I know it's a mixed bag, but in general, most Irish are very fond of Ireland and very grateful and proud. But they, had to leave for various reasons. Thus, there is a pool of countless thousands of Irish citizens with the financial resources to support patriotic candidates and parties. So Irish people have moved around across the world. Why? Well, usually for economic, financial opportunities. So now they can bring some of that energy back to Ireland. With some clear communication of what is afoot in Ireland, the diaspora Irish could be roused to rightful indignation and action against the travesty currently unfolding. So 1, finance, money. I'll give you the dot points here. 2, basically perspective, consciousness. 3 is the character of the diaspora Irish, the kind of personality. 4, is the ability to shine an international spotlight on Ireland, an intervention into the domestic politics. So members of the Irish diaspora can see with the clarity of an adequately distant eye the big picture of events in Ireland and can expand or refine the perspectives of the resident Irish. So, if we're here, to some extent, sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees. Or if my hand's right here, it's not in focus. I need to bring it back a little bit, and then it comes into focus. So they can kind of help us see. The diaspora Irish have a slightly different perspective. They can help us say, no, you're not crazy. This is completely unreasonable in Australia, blah, 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 in America. So 3, the diaspora is by its nature composed of the more adventurous and often more ambitious and assertive members of the Irish tribe, who are willing to leave everything to find fortune abroad. Though there are many exceptions, I believe there is some truth to the idea that the resident Irish are more willing to put up with injustice and just meekly accept things as they are. Sure, be grand. While the diaspora Irish have inherited, or embody, due to their own personality, certain traits of self-determination, confidence, and manifestation that can be very inspiring and instructive to the Irish living in Ireland. So the lineages who left Ireland, often they had this, they're like, okay, well, my friends have just been killed in this attempted revolution against the Brits. All right, I'm going to go create something somewhere else. I'm not just going to stay here and wallow in defeat, or people who are like, oh, there's nothing to do here, it's poverty. Okay. Or I can't own land because I'm Catholic. Okay, I'll go somewhere else where I can create a business, So we can, again, this is powerful personality, we can bring to bear to Ireland. Finally, 4, the international flavor of such an intervention would shine a massive spotlight onto the Irish political scene and would likely catch the mainstream parties totally off guard. Turning to this new front in the battle, these parties would find it hard to demonize as far right and racist large numbers of the citizens of foreign countries, while conversely, many complacent ordinary Irish men and women could well be shocked to find that thousands of Irish abroad care enough about events in Ireland to want to organize a political movement, and they may be encouraged to think more about free speech, immigration control, and sovereignty. The fact of people from Australia, America, New Zealand, and Canada getting involved wouldn't really seem to square with the notion that such ideas were only the realm of backwater racists and provincial small-mindedness. So there you have it. That's the case for why I think involving the diaspora Irish, if you're Irish, but you're in the diaspora, congratulations, you're Irish. You've been blessed with the wonderful lottery of life to be Irish. And I think this could be a very beautiful opportunity where almost poetically, like the prodigal son returning, the diaspora Irish, whether you're, an immigrant born in Ireland, like my parents, or whether you're first generation Australian, American, whatever, like I was, or I am, Australian and Irish, yeah. Or you're the grandchild of an Irish immigrant, you have an opportunity to grow closer to Ireland and to serve Ireland, this country which has served you and brought you here through your ancestors. It nurtured, and Mother Ireland is where we all come from. So we can give back. And I think as the world becomes more connected through technology and, communications and travel, this could be an amazing opportunity to help shift things where the Irish community globally really rallies together and becomes closer. So Gara Mila Margweave, Gach Bannacht, and talk to you next time.